happen.
Nana's
so
broken.
I think if you sent Nana at the Spirit Bomb, she would just fucking eat it.
That's sick.
Which is really fun. I'm trying to think of any other up B would beat it. There's probably some up B with armor, I bet that would beat it. I know old patches of up Bs, like DDD up B used to have a lot of armor. So
really?
I bet like at low percent you could maybe tank it. Yeah, DDD's up B used to have armor. I don't think it does, and if it does, it's probably light armor, so not much. Anyways,
how many types of armor are there?
So there is light armor, medium armor, heavy armor, super armor. I believe light armor tanks up to 80 knockback points, and I forget the other two. I think it's like 150 and then like something above 200. I forget. But like,
and then super armor is just everything.
Super armor means that you literally cannot take knockback. However,
wow.
As a reference, Yoshi has knockback-based armor. Like a knockback threshold. So the difference in the armors is that there's light, medium, heavy, which tank different numerical amounts of armor. And when I say light armor tanks 80, if I remember correctly, as a reference, Falco's Shine has 110 base knockback.
Oh.
So moves like Falco's Shine, Samus Down Smash, which also has 110. Probably DK's Down B in this game. I think DK's Down B has 110 as well. A bunch of other moves like light armor as a reference will still lose to a good chunk of things at even 0, just because things can be really beefy.
Right.
And then once it starts to rack up percent, light armor won't really even do anything. Medium armor will tank up for a bit. Heavy will take up for a long ass time. As a reference, Bowser's Nair's medium armor to give you like a vague idea of what that tanks.
What's his crouch?
I think his crouch is light armor. I think when he like crawls at you, he has light armor.
Okay.
So he'll like tank like little projectiles and stuff like that. But if you like ran at him and like kneed him, you know,
okay,
break it. Heavy armor. I can't think of anything off the top of my head with heavy armor. Maybe like Ganondorf's taunt, or that might be super armor. Point is, those are how those work. But there's a difference between those types of armor and what Yoshi's is, because Yoshi's
is like a gauge.
Yoshi's is knockback subtractive. So I believe he tanks, I actually don't want to say the number because somebody's going to quote me and like it's going to be wrong. I used to have the number memorized when I had to play it. What? 120? I thought it was either 120 or 220. No, well, it can't be mate. I know
Falco Shine
breaks it, so okay, I forget the exact value. Point is, the way it works is that if, oh my god, he's just stomped. I mean, that's effective against ice climbers, so I don't blame him.
Yeah, I mean, it works.
Yeah. Knockback subtractive armor is where
God, I got so scared. I forget that it can grab ledge like from the stage like that.
Oh, side B?
Yeah, so I see Falcons do that, and I panic.
You have a fucking heart attack, yeah. Knockback subtractive is where you take the armor of the move that's hitting Yoshi and then subtract like whatever Yoshi's knockback amount is from it, and that's the knockback that's left over. And if it's 0, nothing happens. And if it's an amount higher than that, then he takes whatever's left over. So if it was like 200 and then let's say Yoshi's armor's 120, I don't know if it is or not, then you would take 80, then Yoshi would take 80 knockback.
Okay.
There was your lesson in armor. Armor also doesn't exist in Melee outside of Yoshi's double jump.
Yeah. Which is why I know literally nothing about it.
Yeah. Nana was dash dancing at the end. What the fuck?
Yeah, she like sometimes when she's desync from Popo, she'll just start dash dancing.
I mean, I guess that's cool. I mean, it's better than literally sitting there doing nothing. I don't know.
Although sometimes sitting there and doing nothing is the best possible thing that she can do, because people
sometimes
like
the best
anticipate her
possible
to
thing
run
any
in.
character can do. Sometimes doing nothing is the best option.
Luigi Wins by Doing Absolutely Nothing is a very popular YouTube series.
I wish that could happen in Smash. I mean, I know CPUs sometimes kill themselves, but like, I want to see a legitimate match where somebody in tournament beats the other player
by doing absolutely nothing.
Yeah, I think that would be the point where we can cancel Smash and it's done. We can just cancel it. It's gone.
Like, it had a successful run.
Yeah, like Smash just disappears
Smash is
after
done.
that. Yeah, literally game. Oh god, I'm
Why
so glad
didn't he snap.
I'm so glad he waited to knee him, because I was so afraid.
I'm so confused as to why he didn't snap to ledge. I guess he was like right above it, but that was weird.
I don't know.
Oh my god, so many knees.
This is Falcon against ice climbers, especially if there's just Sopo. Stomping and kneeing in place is very effective.
Yeah, and then every now and then turning around and back airing.
I like stomp and knee more.
Falcon's mean to ice climbers if he touches them. This is just a very mean set of characters.
Yeah.
Oh, he missed
I
it.
am definitely a little bit jealous when I see other characters against Sopo. Because, like, Marth murders Sopo in neutral, but, like, I wish I could just kill him at 60.
Yeah.
I just kill him at up tilt at, like, 140, and I'm like, I wanted to do something cool.
Yeah, like, you knock him off and you keep burying him away.
Oh, well, okay. I guess this is mine now.
Is it empty?
Yes, it's just he's just empty. I was given a Monster Energy can. Not a can, but, like, a container.
A box of
a box of with none of them in them. And now I was just given this can.
It says Assassin's Creed Origins on it. Maybe there's a code for it.
I've never played Assassin's Creed.
I played Assassin's Creed 2 because it was one of the games with gold for Xbox. It was pretty fun. But I didn't like it enough to get any of the other games. That was...
I don't think I've ever actually played any Xbox games outside of... I played...
Oh, God.
Played... like Halo 3 and... Probably played something else, but honestly, I've never been an Xbox kid. I've always been a Nintendo kid, and then eventually PlayStation. But
yeah, see, whoa, Aggie, you're crazy.
And and if you learned how to do that, you would easily be a top player. Do that. Do it.
He did like turn Nana around.
Yeah, do it.
That's crazy. And then she, what? This is crazy.
Yeah, no, you should learn how to do this shit because ice climbers are broken.
That's actually busted. He turned her around so then she would back throw.
It's because you can brawl pivot grab in this game. You know about that, right?
No.
So in Melee, if you want to pivot grab, you can only do it in your initial dash because you have to pivot and then grab. Yeah. Like literally input a pivot. Yeah. In this game, if you are in your running animation, which I hope you know is different from your dash. Yeah. Because your initial dash state is the initial dash. When you go into your run, you're committed to your run. You can't dash back again. Yeah. You do that. In your dash state in this game. Oh. If you input a turnaround, that's how you do a reverse aerial rush. And if you input a grab in that point, you can also just pivot grab. You could literally run across a state and then turn around and press Z, and you get a pivot grab. Oh. So because Nana can pivot grab in this game without like pivoting or whatever, I'm pretty sure like he just instantly has Nana like run forward or whatever, and then just do a brawl pivot grab. Interesting. Yeah, you couldn't save her. It surprises me how little you know about Smash sometimes based on our Oh, he's dead. Oh, wow. Sometimes I have to explain like SDI or crouch canceling to you or like buffering rolls, and I'm like, wait a minute, why is this guy better than me and a top player in my state when he doesn't know like half the basic mechanics? And because I just feel it out. You mean you when in doubt, pay it out? I really want like did you see Mango's new he got a new beer opener? Like a beer can opener, and it counts how many cans of beer that you've opened, or bottles of beer that you've opened. It's super cool. I want one of those like installed on my controller, but for my A button. I want like a pedometer for my A button, so I can see how many times I've hit my A button lifetime. I think if I could have one wish from a genie in a bottle, it would be that. What you should do is program it into the motherboard to